Welcome to our short overview of what Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College had to say about our Boss Desk solution. The following excerpts are from Boss Desk webinar by Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. Allen Saylor, CTO at the college, speaks on how their IT help desk improves service delivery for the organization.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am Allen Saylor. I am the CTO at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, and just kind of give you a little bit of an overview about our college. We are a member of the University System of Georgia. There's 26 other colleges in that organization, and we're currently supporting about 4,000 students, and they range from 155 of the Georgia's 159 counties. Also, we got students from 18 states and 24 different countries. Our employee base, counting our part-time, full-time, and student workers, are around 900. Tifton, Georgia, which is South Georgia, but we also have 4 other sites that we support for instructional purposes. They're located around South Georgia as well: Bainbridge, Moultrie, Blakely, and Donaldsonville. We kind of looked at several different products. We had a product that was solely on-prem, and that product was, it worked okay, but it can only be accessed if you were on campus. If you were off campus, you couldn't access it, and that just did not work well for our remote users or even for our students. So that was not a good avenue for us. And then we had a couple of other products that they did various things, but they were so clunky and so just bad user experience. We had a lot of end users that didn't want to put in a ticket, hated a ticket, did not like putting them in because we had one form that you filled out, and that was pretty much all that you had. And so we was looking for a solution that was cloud-based, that everyone could access from any site, any location that we support, and the students could as well. And that's how we came across Boss Desk after searching for all over and kind of just seeing what we could find. And so we came upon them, said, well, we'll give it a try, we'll see what it is. We did a proof of concept, and it turned out to be really good for us. It turned out to be a great solution. And once you sign in as a administrator or as a tech, you get this dashboard, which is, to us, one of the things we were missing in some of the other products. Don't get me wrong, they had a dashboard. It just kind of had a list of stuff, and you couldn't do much with it. What you got is what you got. And here, though, I can pretty much, pick and choose what I want on my dashboard. If I want to move it around, I can move it around. That's totally up to me. I can add additional widgets. So if you look at it, there's 57 different ones that you can add, dealing with tickets, problem changes, approvals, software, contracts, site agents, users. And so I like this one. For me, being the CTO, it makes it really easy for me to come in here, look, see that I have 3 open tickets that I need to work on. There's 2 new tickets standing out there waiting for someone to pick them up and start working on them. I'm listed as no watchers on tickets, and we have 19 tickets that are assigned to users, and here are the users they're assigned to. This is great because it's completely customizable, so every user can customize it the way they want to customize it. One of the other wonderful features is, like here, my open tickets. Instead of coming in here, having to do a filter or set up something, you just click the button, my open tickets, and there they are. And that is something that we've really enjoyed having. Looking at some of our other products, we really didn't have that. And so that was from a tech side and an admin side, that's really great for us. But now looking at it from a user experience, let me flip over here. Here is one of our users. This is actually a student account. And so when you log into a student account, it actually looks like this. So you got my tickets, you got watch tickets, my approvals, new tickets, service catalog, and the knowledge base. And when you click on service catalog, you'll see what the students have access, or the request students have access to submit and put in. Now, I'm actually logged in as one of our student worker accounts, so they have access to a few of the additional items that some of your other ones would not. We look over here, and this is an employee account, and if you'll notice, they have access to a lot more. So that's another really great item that we really loved and enjoyed, is depending on whether you're a student or you're a student worker or you're a part of the tech team, or whatever your role may be, you can actually set it up in here to give access to certain reports or certain service catalogs. And this is one of the things that we really enjoyed. I mean, looking at this one here, we do a lot with Banner and giving access to degree works. And so when a user clicks on it, it comes up and it asks the information that we need to be able to complete this request. And that was one of the things that we had that was a big problem in some of the other ones that we used, was we had one way to get the information in, or, you know, one way people could fill stuff in. And we were always questioning, you know, people's always, why do you need all this information? Do you really need all this information? And so then we started narrowing it down some and say, well, maybe we'll take some out. And then we'd go back and forth with the end user telling them, okay, well, can you please give us this? Can you give us this? Can you? And it just took a lot of going back and forth, and the end users were just not happy with it. And so that's where, you know, BossDesk really came in and really helped us a lot. From the admin side, if we come over here, this is the administrative from a tech, and we have a total of 24 requests that can be submitted. If we go down here to settings and actually come down to where we have the service catalog and all the different ones that we have out there, if you'll notice, everything looks real good and clean. And you say, let's say we need to make a new one. So we just click the new service request, and we come out here and we fill in a little bit of stuff, testing, category we're going to put it to, let's say it's software. If you want a short description, give it a short description. You can give it a long description if you want to. You know, that's up to you. You can do some bolding, italics, underline. So you can pretty much dress it up however you want to dress it up. This is where your visibility comes into play, which is where you can select all users or pick your groups. And the good thing is the groups, this all pulls from Active Directory or your LDAP, whichever one you got it synced to. And you can see all the different groups that we have. So we can pretty much assign it to whoever we want to. If we pick agents only, then that is only going to assign it to agents only. Agents, you're going to see it in who's an agent. Well, agent is someone that's works for tech support and has administrative rights into the system. You can enable the form or disable it. This is one of the new features that's come out here recently, and that's another item that we've really enjoyed about BossDesk is they don't sit stale. I mean, they keep improving and keep coming up, you know, with new things, and they really listen to their end user, or you know, they really listen to us when we ask for feature requests. But this is the part that's really was fantastic to me, because like I said, we've had 4 other help desk tools, and every one of them, either you had one form and then had to work with the company and pay the company to build you another form. It's one of them that we had, or you had another one that we could build the form ourselves, but you built it in one area, and then on another area you had to tell which each one of the boxes could do. And then in another area, you had to, you know, do some other stuff. This is a simple drag and drop. So if you want a single line, you drag it out here, you drop it. You kind of put out here what you want its field to be called. You can pick if you want it full, going across the whole form, 3/4, 2/3, half, 1/3, or quarter. So let's just say quarter, and we're going to make it required. If we want to use this for routing purposes, so if we want to use this field and route it in case they was to put that there was an instructor, so therefore we want to assign all instructors to this agent, we can use that later. So we could click apply, there it is. Really simple, really easy. If you want to do a drop down list, you drag that up here, you drop it in place. you kind of give it something here. Let's just say, pick that required. You can pick, fill it, and then you just type in what you want in your drop-down list. So we got item 1, and then we're just going to come down here. We're going to say item 2, and then you can add more, and it doesn't matter. You can then sort it by, alphabetical. So if you type them differently, that doesn't matter at all how you do it. So you don't have to worry about if you was to come and add something later, trying to get it positioned. Oh man, I want to keep it in alphabetical order, or I need to add this. You don't. And some of the programs that we had, once you've done it, you had to actually delete them out and then start re-adding them to get them in alphabetical order. So that's always been really great to have, is those kind of features. But as you can tell, it's just easy drag and drop. And that's one of the things that's really worked great for us. It's allowed us to really grow and to increase what we call our service catalog, to have everything that we have out there. And we have 24 requests. Looking at this one here, digital media service requests. Now, I mentioned earlier our tech team, and I kind of give you a little brief about it. Counting me, the tech team is a total of 6, counting myself. And we kind of started off with just that little group, 6 people. But then we started noticing it was so easy, and the end users liked it so much that we got to looking at our marketing team and our digital media team, and what can it work for them? And the conclusion we came to, it can work great for them. End users already using it, they like it, so why not introduce it with additional teams? And so this is one of the requests that's out there for our digital media service requests. So if you want to, kind of have something going on, like you got an event, or you want, what best suits you, is it a promotional event? And so all these questions and everything was designed by that team. And it was just drag and drop and put it in. Made it simple, easy. And that's what really, to us, has made us so efficient.
For more, watch the full webinar by clicking on the button below, or visit our website at www.boss-solutions.com.